Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Kath's Track. We post an interview with an amazing Canadian each weekday for your daily inspiration. Today, I would like to introduce you to my dear friend, Audrey Kwan. Audrey was born in Hong Kong and arrived in Calgary in 1972 at 4 years old. She's been married to her amazing husband for 21 years. Besides Audrey's loved one, she's extremely passionate and committed to empowering women to take control of their financial future. So nice. And you'll find her full bio attached. Audrey, thank you so much for joining us today.
Hi, Catherine. Thanks for having me.
Oh, for sure. I look forward to this.
Me too.
Are you ready for the questions we sent you?
I sure am.
Excellent. Okay, the first one being, what's been your greatest challenge in the last few months?
My greatest challenge was feeling like I did nothing and felt like the months just flew by, March, April, May, June. And I thought, gosh, what did I do? I reflected and realized that wasn't the case. So I looked back, and given the nature of my business, I was on the phone a lot with all of my clients, again, reassuring them, but also really just catching up and connecting with them. I actually spent a lot of time reconnecting and having quality time with my husband, with Jim, and we'd go for walks and had fun even lining up to go grocery shopping in the beginning, and then one of us getting booted out because there's only one person allowed. So we had just had fun and did it that way. But I also really enjoyed the time that I had to reconnect with friends from all over the world, because during all of our crazy busy times on a regular non-COVID day, it's always just nonstop busy. And so we all stopped, reconnected with old friends, and had a chance to even talk on the phone. And that's really actually a good thing that came out of it versus being a negative challenge, I think.
I love it. You're always so positive, Audrey. That's no surprise. Thank you. And what about the three things that you want to share with the audience today?
Again, given the nature of my business, as a portfolio manager, most of my life, like my whole life is around work and business and stuff. And really, because it's not really work for me, it's just relating to my clients, and they're more friends than clients. So the first thing I would say is, during a pandemic or even market crisis like this, whether we go back to 9/11 or the global financial crisis, it always helps to take a step back and look at the big picture and reassess, what were my original goals? What was my financial plan? Are we still on track? And sure, we're kind of derailed a little bit, but things come back, as they always do. So I think the big thing is, it seems so easy, and well, of course, you just look at the big picture. You can say that now when things have recovered, but during the March 23rd time, a lot of people were scared, myself included, as to what is going to happen, because it's not just about the markets, but it's about health and real human fear that you're seeing in the world. So the first thing, again, is just, big picture, take a step back, take a breather, don't panic, sell, and that's the key thing. The second thing would be embrace technology. I think I'm one of the few who do not have a Netflix account. I can't seem to jump onto that. I'm still using my Shaw cable boxes and very happy with that. But I do understand that we need to embrace technology and embrace using touchless pay and curbside pickup or ordering online, which is what I'm finally starting to do, and shopping online. So that translates to how we invest money, is to say, well, what companies will carry us through the pandemic, carry us through perhaps the next few months of what I'm going to call hibernation for myself, is to say, okay, winter months are coming, we're going to be staying indoors more anyways, so maybe embrace technology and look for companies that will bring us through this time and maybe going in the future. We have been thrown into, I remember the first week we were told you have to stay home. So, I'll bring my laptop home, and again, realizing that, it's great that we have technology at our fingertips, but how do we use it efficiently and effectively? And so we were thrown into the deep end right away. And it was great to know that the company I work for, and many, many companies out there, spent the time educating and getting everyone up on speed so that we can still service our clients. So technology is very important to embrace. And the third thing is, I also get a lot of calls and questions about, hey, here's a good stock tip, and let's go buy this, and this happens all the time, not just during pandemic times, but my response would definitely be, sure, go have fun, but if it is a speculative investment, set some parameters around it, whether it's percentage of your portfolio or a fixed dollar amount, and go at it. Because right now, again, there's lots of IPOs, and well, maybe not just IPOs, but new companies online, and there's a lot of things happening, and people are saying, well, I want to take advantage of this, and so I would say go ahead, but make sure you also establish an exit strategy as to, are you going to sell the whole thing when it hits a certain price, or are you just going to take your profits off the table or take your initial investments out? So basically set some parameters. So those are the three sort of investment related items that I will share.
Wow, that is excellent advice, Audrey.
And ideally buy low, sell high, but it doesn't always happen that way, but we try, right?
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, my friend. What about a good news or legacy story or anything that you'd like to close with?
Well, it's funny because in the beginning of, staying at home and getting myself set up, and all this extra time I didn't have to do my hair, put my makeup on, get downtown. So what do I do? So I ended up going on to the Calgary Public Library website and decided to download a book, an audio tape on Let's Learn Italian. So as you know, I love to travel, so let's learn Italian. So I downloaded the book, and one Saturday afternoon, I ran a hot bubble bath, had the candles on, and hit play. So then I'm starting with, buongiorno, ciao, grazie, so on and so forth. Next thing you know, they were counting to 1,000, so I must have fallen asleep for a long period of time to get to 1,000. So that's my funny story and most memorable story from COVID-19 in the
That's
year.
awesome. And how's your Italian now, Audrey?
It's come si, come sa. Wait a minute, that's French, right? Yeah, I gave up. I'll just have to figure out a way when to get back over to Italy and really learn it properly then.
Yeah, I think the best way is just to go live there for a year.
Okay, let's do it. Girls trip. For sure.
Audrey, thank you so much for joining us today. I know you're super busy, and I'm delighted that you took this time and shared your wisdom with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Catherine, for having me. Take care.
Thank you. Everyone, that was my dear friend, Audrey Kwan. Check out the great work that she's doing with the business that she's in. And she didn't say where she's at. You're supposed to say it, not me.
I am with TD Wealth, so
Yay.
That's where I am.
Thank you. And how do we reach you, Audrey?
Well, I have my email. You can reach me via LinkedIn, on my website, and I have a Twitter account, Instagram, Facebook, the whole works.
Awesome. There we are. Perfect. Check out Audrey, everybody. She's awesome. I love her to pieces. Thank you again for joining us today on Cat's Track. Please like and share and subscribe and share it with your friends. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you again. Bye-bye.